Rule 50. Dismissal of appeal. Section 1. Grounds for dismissal of appeal. An appeal may be dismissed by the Court of Appeals, on its own motion or on that of the appellee, on the following grounds. A. Failure of the record on appeal to show on its face that the appeal was taken within the period fixed by these rules. B. Failure to file the notice of appeal or the record on appeal within the period prescribed by these rules. C. Failure of the appellant to pay the docket and other lawful fees as provided in Section 5, Rule 40 and Section 4 of Rule 41. D. Unauthorized alterations, omissions or additions in the approved record on appeal as provided in Section 4 of Rule 44. E. Failure of the appellant to serve and file the required number of copies of his brief or memorandum within the time provided by these rules. F. Absence of specific assignment of errors in the appellant's brief, or of page references to the record as required in Section 13, paragraphs A, C, D, and F, of Rule 44. G. Failure of the appellant to take the necessary steps for the correction or completion of the record within the time limited by the court in its order. H. Failure of the appellant to appear at the preliminary conference under Rule 48 or to comply with orders, circulars, or directives of the court without justifiable cause, and I. The fact that the order or judgment appealed from is not appealable. Section 2. Dismissal of improper appeal to the Court of Appeals. An appeal under Rule 41 taken from the regional trial court to the Court of Appeals raising only questions of law shall be dismissed, issues purely of law not being reviewable by said court. Similarly, an appeal by notice of appeal instead of by petition for review from the appellate judgment of a regional trial court shall be dismissed. An appeal erroneously taken to the Court of Appeals shall not be transferred to the appropriate court but shall be dismissed outright. Section 3. Withdrawal of appeal. An appeal may be withdrawn as of right at any time before the filing of the appellee's brief. Thereafter, the withdrawal may be allowed in the discretion of the court.